Hello and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. We're an education channel sharing our ideas, doing it for ourselves, doing our own due diligence, learning how to win, and we like what we're doing. Today, I would like to cover my daily preparation for the trading day. We just had the Ukrainian invasion. Stocks are mixed. They look like they might come up, and I need to get a plan, a trading plan of the stocks that I want to possibly trade, depending on how the market reacts. I have some long trades and some short trades. If the market goes short, I'll probably take those short trades. If it looks like a rebound, I'll be cautious, but I'm looking at those several long trades, especially in oil. In planning out your day, you always need to look at what happened yesterday. Yesterday, the announcement of the invasion, for some reason, the stock market went up for a little while and then switched. It went down, recovering some midday. All in all three indices are down. And you can see that with a red heat map. The top groups are healthcare, utilities, and I'd like financial and consumer defense. Consumer defense for the week. Looking at TradingView, we see that all three indices, the US 100, which is the Qs or NASDAQ, the RUT, the Dow Jones, and S&P 500. All four are green. Looking at the Dow, big stocks, our zigzag indicator. And by the way, I have a video in the description below on how to set this up, and I have several videos out on my channel how to use this. But when the zigzag doesn't know what it's doing, that's when I like to take some action. Support. The MACD is below the zero, so we can go long according to my rule. I look for longs when the MACD is below the zero. Looked like it might cross over here somewhere soon. The stochastic RSI looked like it might cross over soon. It hasn't yet, and so has the RSI. When they do cross over, you can take a trade. This is called a fractal. You need to have two on this side and two on this side, and when you have a valid fractal, that's when you can take a trade. So if you follow that rule, you'll have to wait one more day to see what happens to the market, to see if you have a valid trend reversal. Anyway, it looks like things are changing. It looks to me like the market wants to turn positive, and we'll see. I have a free Discord chat. It's under Stock Planner. The link is in the description below, and it has a lot of information out there. These are a couple of trades I did yesterday in oil. That was Halliburton. Long. I think that gas is going to go $5 very soon. It's maybe even more. And this is U.S. oil. Two long trades that I actually got in yesterday on Halliburton. It's 20% under value. So if you're looking for value in your stock picking, Halliburton might be your choice. Anyway, this is all under free Discord chat. And I do have a list of trade ideas out there based on my strategy, which is the MACD RSI and the zigzag and the stochastic RSI. And here they are. You click on that, and here are the trade ideas. It looks like Pepsi has got an RSI single, and there's some short singles, Zillow. And what you do with this trade list is you take a look and see how those things are going. The problem is each one is, these are singles that occur on this day. And I'm going to show you in just a few minutes another strategy where if one or any one of these occur within, and then the other two occur within 2 or 3 bars of the one that's occurring, that's a strong single. I call that the 3 indicator strategy, when all 3 of them occur at the same time. Let's look at Pepsi. Pepsi had a RSI buy about 4 bars ago. The MACD had a buy as well, 1 bar ago. And the stochastic RSI occurred at the same time as the RSI. And most of when I get a long single, it's valid for 2 to 3 days. So there's no need to rush. So, is Pepsi going up? Is it going up to the 50% retracement level? I like to use the 50%. Earnings occurred about 2 weeks ago, and we have a dividend coming up. That sometimes causes the stock price to rise. Pepsi looks good for a buy. What do you think? So you would go ahead and go down to each one of these and check them out. I use a tool called OmniBroker. It allows me to program, and that's how I get that report, via OmniBroker. It's also a charting program, but it's not free like most of the features in TradingView. It costs about $300 for a license that lasts. You could use it for the last license I used about 5 years. I just renewed and got the latest version, and I think it cost me less than $300. And that license is good for 2 or 3 years. I have a program. It's the same report that you just seen. It goes out and finds these signals based on my criteria. There's the Pepsi, and there's Pepsi here on my chart. And it's the same situation. Pepsi looks good, and it's trading above the 200. This is a 200-day moving average. A lot of people say if it's trading above that, you can look for long trades, and if it's trading below that, you look for short trades. However you want to trade. So going down the list of singles, Airbnb, it says it's a short. There's the MACD, there's your RSI. They all three occurred. That looks like a short. Airbnb. SQM looks like it's in down, and the RSI a few days ago said it was going down. And all three of these look like they had a downward turn too, so that's a good valid signal for down. This is a minor. Lithium. Strata Systems, same deal. MACD, stochastic RSI, and the MACD all saying down. Looks like a valid one. And Zillow, same deal. These are looking good for a downturn. This is the house. I think the housing market is going to. It can't keep going, and Zillow's not been that strong in a strong market. So I don't know. To me, this is a great one. And we have the MACD. Oil, and that was a trade I did yesterday. Wow, I'm a smart guy. And these are the shorts, and that doesn't look like MACD is pointing down. So is the stochastic RSI, and so is the RSI. But this seems like it's in a consolidation. Doesn't look so hot to me. Xerox, Tech. I've had some luck with this, trading it both directions. China ETF, just read an article this morning. There's some turbulence. I'd wait. And besides, this looks like consolidation as well. But my indicators are all saying down. MACD, stochastic RSI, and the RSI, all pointing down. Khaki is the rocket company. A lot of people say this is a stock for the future. Above the 200-day moving average, they say you're supposed to look for longs, but coming down. Well, look, all these singles look pretty good. First Solar, down and down. The three indicator strategies, when all three indicators occur at the same time, that's when I like to take some action. And that's what's happening with First Solar. And we looked at most of the stochastic when we looked at the MACD. Here's one that the stochastic has just clicked in. RSI clicked in a few days ago. And the MACD is below the zero line. That looks good too. MDLZ. It's a food company, international, out of Chicago. Consumer staples. That trade list, you got to go individually. If you're using your charting software, you use whatever you're using. TradingView is free. And how I have set it up, both in the OmniBroker and TradingView, my settings are in the description below. Also out in Discord chat, I have a new challenge. It challenges traders to see if they can really achieve 3% on their bank in 3 months. 3% in 3 months. If you have a $10,000 account, 3% on $10,000 is $300. $300 in 3 months. Now, when you look at on the internet, everybody says, "Oh, I'm making $300 a day on a $10,000 account." Well, maybe you can, maybe you can't, but I think you consistently, you're probably going to end up losing that account. Anyway, I have a strategy, my 3 indicator strategy, and it's the same strategy I just showed you. Only thing is, this algorithm looks to see if they're all occurring at the same time, whereas the other algorithm looks at each one individually, and then you have to manually look to see if those occur. This does it for you automatically. There has been no singles yesterday or the day before, and there's 6 positions open. XLP, Avgo, BJ, which is a good one to have if you have inflation and recession. Bristol Myers, ZBBP, HESM. I'm not in that, but I'm in all these others except for these last 2. And I've added a few that are not on this list, those oil stocks. This is how I'm going to achieve my 3% per quarter consistently, patiently. And we have the actual trade list. And those are there they are here. In XLP, you were in that trade starting on the 22nd. That's still open. Starting on January 25th, XLP. And you're currently winning. Profit column here. XLP. Oh, you're losing $4. So of the ones you have open, you're losing 2 and you're winning 4. Each one of these trades amounts to about $1,200 right there. And we're trying to stay in the trade as long as we can, up to 45 days, trading days, or 60 calendar days, because we trade options on this. I trade options on this. And this strategy was started July 1st. And when the challenge begins on March 1st, we'll take this figure here, add $10,000 to our original bank, and that is going to be my starting capital. And I'm going to see at the end of 90 days or 3 months whether I have increased this number plus $10,000 by 3%. Can you do it? Go back and look at your account 3 months ago and see if you increased it by 3% to 6%, 3 to 6%. And if you do 5%, you're beating Warren Buffett. 3 to 6% in 90 days. It's easy to do. Just go back and look at your broker account. And if you're just doing paper trading, you have a report as well. Trade list. 3 bar. 150 stocks. Free Discord. My stock list for that 3 bar strategy that I hope to win this challenge. I hope you consider taking the challenge. I hope your trading is improving. I hope you're becoming more consistent. I hope you win the day. Today's going to be very strange. I flip.